I think this is a really serious problem that apparently the majority in Congress is determined to ignore. I think that in any other setting that I can imagine, where you have no predicate laid, where you have no briefing, where you have no information, we have no idea whether these boats were fishing boats, cruising, family boats, drug boats. We don't have any idea, and neither do they, is my assessment. Because if they did have an idea, they would at least share that information. They are laying the predicate for some kind of military action against Maduro, in my opinion. And I think that the Congress has abdicated its responsibility on everything with the president, and in particular, without any demand that Hegseth and others show up and show them why they are destroying these boats. You have a small boat. The biggest that I've read about is 12 passengers, right? You have major naval forces in the area. Plus, you can also call on the Coast Guard, stop the boat, get on the boat, find out what's on the boat. I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it, as based on, everything we've done in the past. But I do think that there seems to be a desire on the part of the administration to confront Maduro. And maybe their thinking is that if they, blow a lot of these boats out of the water and they send a message, they can intimidate him into somehow leaving or giving up power. We have to be really careful about this. I mean, I read a very thoughtful piece about Venezuela last week that said it would make Libya look like a normal country after the fall of Gaddafi. There are military forces, militia forces, drug cartels. So if we're going to have some kind of foreign policy goal, we want to get rid of Maduro, what comes next? And who takes responsibility for that? And are we going to have a giant Somalia on the coast of South America? So I think this is not well thought through. There's not even really a lot. I mean, if the goal is to get rid of fentanyl, it doesn't come from Venezuela. It doesn't come from that side of Latin America. It comes from China to Mexico. So I just feel like, there is a larger goal in mind, and I don't think it's very well thought through.